welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dear Housen for those who don't know me, and this is the Diet to Self Diaries. It's actually been like 100 years, and I'm sorry that it's been so long since I've made a vlog. But I've just been, I don't know, I've been busy. I have started a podcast, if some of you might have already seen, but that's only been like recently, as of like May, and I have not made a YouTube vlog for quite a while. There are a few reasons why that happened, and one was that the last video I made, I spent so much time editing it. Like the first shot, like literally when you start, well, one of the first shots when you start, it's like a workout shot. I spent so much time like editing that and trying to make it like perfect, go to the beat, and like while I was like working on it on my computer, it looked right, and when I uploaded it, I just felt like it was slightly out of sync, and I felt like the video didn't get many views and all this kind of stuff, and like all of that really kind of tainted my experience, and I just kind of felt like I don't really see why I'm making videos. No one's watching them anyway, and like just being completely transparent, I was just feeling a bit like, what's the point? No one watches. I'm just sitting here talking to myself, and like, to what avail? So I was just kind of like, just forget about it. I'll probably come back to it at some point, but I don't know. And then months just passed after month, and I wasn't making videos, and then I started my podcast, and I was really just thinking I'm probably not going to come back. I don't really see the value in it, and the podcast is where I'm supposed to be at, and da-da-da-da-da, and it's so funny, because, like, yes, I still look at the views for the podcast, and, like, it's not big or anything like that, but it's not, like, tainting my experience. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, so I'm just kind of, like, moving in that and just, like, leaving that in God's hands. But yeah, anyway, I just got back from a holiday. I was going to vlog that trip, but I didn't really take much videos or anything like that, because I just felt really crap on the trip, to be honest. Like, the trip was really, really good, but I'm, like, really heavy at the moment, and just, like, a lot of things are just a bit uncomfortable. My clothing doesn't look the same way I want it to look. I've cut my hair, and straight it looks great, and I know it doesn't look, there's nothing wrong with this right now, but when it dries, it doesn't look how I want it to look, and it just takes a lot of like maneuvering in order to get it to kind of be where I want it to be. And I just was feeling really, really ugly. I wasn't feeling myself. You know, when you're on a holiday and you just feel great, that's usually how I feel, but I just felt large and horrible, and I was on my period as well, and it was just like not the best of times, like, for me, like, in my body, like, confidence-wise. I was just feeling really horrible, so I didn't really get much footage, which is sad, because it was such a beautiful place, and I did have a good time, bar feeling a bit insecure, which really can, like, ruin your day. I don't know, like, it can really ruin the vibe when you're feeling insecure, you're not really feeling like yourself, you're not really feeling great, and I was just not feeling really good, so, it really challenged me, because like my back's been hurting and my like hips have been hurting, and like we went to Crete, and it's a very hilly area, and I was just in like a lot of pain just like walking around, and I was just like, is this really what my life has got to? Like, I'm in pain walking. Like, yeah, I just feel like it kind of lit a fire under me a bit. Like, I just feel like I'm always kind of coasting my way through life with just like loads of things. Like, I feel like I do work like 100%, but everything else kind of falls to the wayside, and I just want to be better. So I want to be better in every way. So I'm back, and it reminded me as well about like why I started doing this like series of self diaries when I initially did it, and it kind of never ever turned into that, but it was to die to my flesh. My flesh wants to be lazy, my flesh wants to eat whatever it wants to eat, my flesh wants to watch whatever I want to watch and do whatever I want to do, and it's not disciplined, and I have just lost so much discipline. And the whole reason I called this the Die to Self Diaries was so I could be dying to my flesh and showing it as proof on here by losing weight, by being in my word, by you know, becoming more discerning, by saying what God wants me to say at the right, like all of that. Like I want to be in a place where I'm dying to my flesh and I'm walking in the Spirit, and I want to bring you guys along with that. And just everything that I've been going through recently, like I don't know if anyone's been watching the podcast, but I've been speaking about a lot of things that I've been kind of struggling with, but it's all just made me just realize that, like, I need to just get my life together now. Like, it's actually time. It's time for me to really, like, take hold, you know, and not to be in control. Like, I put my whole life in God's hands, but to really come to terms with the fact that I am not enslaved by my sin. I'm not enslaved by fear. I'm not enslaved by laziness. I'm not enslaved by the spirit of sloth. I don't need to live the way I'm living, because I have been saved. I am a new person in Christ, and I can't keep living this way. I can't keep looking like the world in a way. We're supposed to be set apart. It's supposed to be different for us, and that doesn't mean that everything's perfect, but I just mean that I should be operating in the fruits of the Spirit. I should have self-control. I shouldn't be going for that extra piece of cake or eating more food than my stomach needs to eat. I need self-control, and I just realized that, you know, it slips in the food and then it slips in other areas. And like, I wasn't even going to talk about this, but I just feel like, you know, when I made my first video, well, it wasn't my first video, it was one of my first ones, but I released my testimony. I had been like I had been delivered from many things, and one of those things was lust and all of that kind of comes with it. And this year, and probably a bit of last year, I've been slipping back into that because I have no self-control. I can't say I have no self-control, but I'm not stewarding my body. I'm not stewarding how I eat. I'm not stewarding anything. And then all this does is kind of create this kind of self-loathing. I don't like myself. I've been in this really weird space for like months. Like possibly like a year, like a long time. I've been in this weird space, and God has pulled me out of that. And I'm just like, ugh, who are you? Like, we need to get our act together. I'm just trying to be transparent as to why I'm not consistent with things, and why I've made so many different videos about starting a health journey, and I'm not doing that. How, like, I'm not looking after myself in the way that I should be. And I just want to be better. And, you know, I wanted my holiday even to be a time where I just spent all this time with God and just, you know, really just sat at his feet. And I just didn't do that. I was just not in the way I wanted to. And that's another thing. God has been trying to show me about stop being religious and just have a relationship with me. And there's a lot of religiousness in me, religiosity. And I'm just trying to break out of all of that. And yeah, as much as the holiday wasn't what I expected it, I do think what I got out of it was that I need to make a change now. It's, you know, I need to get up and I need to move, as opposed to waiting for life to happen to me and waiting for God to ping and everything's going to just split into space. Like, I have to work alongside him. I can't just ask him for things and then sit still and wonder why things are not moving. I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to coast through life, and I want to make a change. So, you know, yesterday me and my sister were talking. We went out for a coffee, and, you know, both of us have been having our own individual struggles, and we were just like, do you know what, we need to just spend the evening sitting down, planning, and just like, let's really prepare ourselves and set out plans and make out, you know, 5 years, what we want to do for the rest of this year, whatever it is, and, you know, journal again and start doing all these things. And we spent the evening on Notion kind of setting out like different plans, and I'll show you guys later because it's really cool. I just want to be better. I so desire to be better. Today on my to-do, spend time in the Word. I've already done that. So now I'm gonna go to the gym. I need to make sure I get 10,000 steps today, and I'm starting a new intermittent fasting thing. It's time for me to make a change, and I hate saying this. I've had so many false starts. I start and I stop, I start and I stop, and I want results like that. And I just feel like I need to be consistent in this. And, you know, I'm 29, I'm going to be 30 in December, and I would really love to walk into my 30s the woman I want to be. And there's just so much I want to talk to you guys about. I've just been gone for so long, but like, yeah, I'm going to go to the gym, and I'm going to bring you guys with me, and I'm going to start vlogging again, and I'm going to do this now. I'm going to do it. Like, I don't want to play anymore. I want to just be consistent. I want to move forward. The podcast is moving, and I'm so excited, and I'm so happy with what God is doing with me on that podcast. And I just feel like I need to practice what I preach. And I'm not preaching. I'm actually just sharing my experiences. But I can't have an experience with God, share it with you, and then not continue to walk in that. And I just feel like I don't want to be a hypocrite on the internet. I don't want to be a hypocrite in my life. I don't want to be the reason that someone's like, yeah, Christians are just like, whatever, like, doesn't make, and like, what's different in your life than it is in my life? Why would I give my life to Jesus? Like, I want to be the salt and light. I want to be what God wants me to be. So I really think that starts, obviously, with the mind, with being in the Word, with relationship with Christ, but it starts with discipline. If I can't discipline my own body, like, I'm toast. Like, it's over. I don't want to be unhappy with myself anymore. And something I've realized is I'm in this cycle of, I want to lose weight, I want to look like this, I want to XYZ, and then because I'm in this state that I don't like, this version of me, I actually just abuse this version of me as opposed to helping myself get better. And I just realized there's like a lot that I need to unpick with God. There's a lot of like self-loathing, self-hatred. I don't like this, I don't like this. And why would you want to help someone that you hate? Like that, why would you want to help someone that you hate? And I really just feel like I really don't like myself at the moment. And I have to make a change. I have to be disciplined. I have to force myself until it becomes normal. But I can't live like this anymore. So I'm going to bring you guys with me. I love you so much. And I'm so happy for any of you that are here. I'm just so thankful. And come with me on this journey. I'm not going to fail this time. I'm not going to fail this time. That might be big words, big boy words, but I'm not going to fail this time. It's time to move forward. So let's go to the gym.
Yeah, I know it's been a little while, but I gotta let them know. Yeah, gotta let them know. If you ever been down, opportunity to grow. Yeah, I know you having trouble understanding it. If you trust in God, He got His hands in it. I promise He'll protect you like it's lamb in it. He don't get the glory if the man did it. You gotta stand with Him. I know, yeah. Life gets hard and it feels like it's no way out. Yeah, I promise if you just keep going, it'll all work out. Yeah, cause that's my God. He won't let you go by fire. All you need to know right now, He gon' pick you up, give you love right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Guys, I'm super proud of myself because I've not been to the gym in like 6 months. It's actually been, I don't think I've worked out. I might have worked out in January, but I can't remember. But I was consistently working out all last year, and then I kind of stopped in the new year because I started saving. I think I stopped working out in January. I think my last workout was like end of January, and I haven't worked out since Feb. So it's been about 5 months then of no working out, and I did half an hour on the treadmill. Basically non-stop. I stopped a couple of times to tie my laces and to like pick up water, but otherwise I went the whole half an hour. And I was walking, but I was on an incline. I was on the incline at 12, and then I was doing between 3, the speed between 3 and 2. But I'm really proud of myself because when I first started coming to the gym, I couldn't do longer than like 5 minutes on the treadmill, and I was probably smaller back then, but just like didn't have the stamina. So I'm quite proud that I managed to do half an hour. I was gonna try to do the Stairmaster as well, because me and stairs, I'm out of breath from huffing and puffing. I'm on like stair 10 and it's really bad. But I think I want to ease myself back in. I don't want to like make myself all seize up. So I'm going to do some stretching, maybe do a little bit of weights, and I'm going to go home. And then I'll be back here tomorrow. But I'm really proud of myself, and I'm here, and I just want to start as I need to go on. I don't want to push myself too much, because what I usually do is I will go all in and then I just crash because I'm doing too much. as opposed to doing like little by little by little and building up and then being able to do all that I want to do, or trying to go back to where I was when I last was at the gym. So I want to like ease myself back into this so that I don't quit. I don't want to fail. I already said I'm not going to fail this time. But anyway, I'm really proud of myself. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I'm going to stretch and then I'm going to go home, stretch, maybe do a little bit of weights, but I'll see how I feel. I might not do any weights, but yeah, I'll just see how it goes. Anyway, see you guys in a bit. Hello guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's actually the next day. Yesterday I didn't really get that much done, but it was still a productive day. I didn't like do much like outside of the house, so I just kind of didn't record much. But today I am going to do some working on the podcast. I've taken a hiatus. The first season is finished, so we're going to come back in August. So I'm trying to gather all my episodes, figure out what I'm talking about, write them up, and then get them recorded hopefully this month, and then so that everything is kind of flowing from August, as opposed to kind of editing, recording, writing the day before, and then posting. I don't want to be stressed. So yeah, anyway, season 1 went really well, so I'm gonna get season 2 sorted, and yeah, so. But it's probably not the best day to do work because I'm actually here with my aunties and my cousin and my nephew, my sister. So might not be the best environment, but we'll just see how it goes. Hello. I am back home now. I have not got any work done at all today, but it's fine. You had a really, really nice time just walking through the park and just spending time with the fam and my godchild, my sweet, sweet godchild, who's such a bundle of joy. So we had a really nice day, got my steps in. So now I need to eat. I was supposed to eat at 2:30 and it's 4:00, so I haven't had my first meal today. I'm doing like a intermittent fasting type diet. So for the first couple of days I need to skip breakfast, eat 4 to 5 hours after I wake up. I woke up at 9:30, so I needed to eat at 2:30, but I haven't eaten anything. This kind of happened yesterday as well. I woke up kind of late yesterday, and then I ate quite late, and then I didn't really have a chance to have my second meal, so I just had like cheese and toast, which probably isn't what I should be eating. But I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. It's not been really strict about what I should be eating. It's just about the timings for the first couple days. And then it gets a bit more specific later on. So I need to kind of figure out something to eat. Might head out to the shop and then I'm going to try and get some work done. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. Nothing super exciting, but I'm trying to get back onto the vlogging. So I just feel like I need to just vlog as much as possible and just see what this turns into. So any hazels, I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, I'm back home and I'm going to make myself a steak. I've got sweet potato in the oven and I'm gonna try and make myself a good old steak, just in like salt and pepper and lots and lots of garlic, and I'm gonna cook it in butter. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hello, my loves. It is a new day. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I'm just waiting for my sister. Actually, I'm ready. Yeah, I didn't work out yesterday, but I did walk over 12,000 steps. So I think what I'm going to do is, so I can ease myself in, like I was talking about when I was at the gym on Monday, was that I don't want to go all in and then quit. So I'm I'm gonna do Monday, Wednesday, Friday for a bit, and work out like that, and then make sure that I'm walking as well every single day, and kind of go from there, and then we'll kind of build up the working out. But if I try and go every single day after week 1, it's not gonna work. So yesterday I kind of realized that, like, I don't want to do too much, go too hard, and then give up. I actually want this to last. It's been a really, really productive week this week. I've been outside so much. It sounds really, like, ridiculous, but, like, I spent a lot of time in the house. Spent a lot of time watching telly, spent a lot of time just being lazy. So we've been out of the house a lot, going on walks, you know, going to the shop instead of ordering. Like, these are small tiny things, but everything has become so easy where it's just like, I'll just put my phone up and order, even though I'm actually spending more money than I would if I just walked to the shop, because I'm paying delivery charges, all these kind of things. But yeah, just trying to be more proactive, trying to save some bucks, and it's been a very, very good week. So yeah, heading to the gym now, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello my loves, it's a new day. I didn't get much vlogging done yesterday after I went to the gym, but it was still a productive day. It's been a super productive week. I've been eating really, really healthy, been getting some time outdoors, which, you know, I really don't do enough of. I'm always Ubering everywhere, Uber to work, Uber home from work. Work is literally a 20-minute walk away. It's actually not acceptable, but I'm trying to step out of laziness now. But it's been really good, just been enjoying the weather, enjoying time with family, been not doing as much writing as I'd hoped to do, but I've been vlogging, which is cool, and just rebooting life this week, and I think it's been really, really healthy. I think it's great that I started this week when I wasn't at work, because I think if I started whilst I was at work, it probably wouldn't have gone as well. But it's just been a really refreshing week. I've been spending more time in the Word, working out, eating healthy, just doing bits. So I'm really excited about that. Right now I'm currently editing this video, and I'm probably going to wrap the video up here. But I'm editing this video, and then hopefully I'll get some writing done later. I've given myself a target to get a couple episodes written this week, and the rest of the episodes written next week, and then start recording towards the end of July, and editing all of that. So my podcast season 2 will be back in August, so hopefully I get everything I need to get done this month, just so I'm not kind of scrambling, because for the first season I was doing a lot of the things on the Saturday, like writing the episode, recording the episode, editing the episode, and getting that up for Sunday, and it's great. Like, it's been really great, and God's really been with me, and the episodes have been great in my opinion, and I really feel like I've been spending really great time just communing with God, and he's been speaking to me, speaking through me, but I don't want to be down to the wire, especially when I work Sunday mornings quite early. So I want to do a whole month of just preparation, get the vlogs out August, and then just kind of have a better kind of structure to it. So yeah, things are happening, things are moving. It's really, really exciting, and I just can't wait to see what God is going to do, and I'm really happy that I'm kind of coming back into this space. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to be here every single week, but I will say this: I am back, and I feel like I say that I'm back every single episode, but I truly mean that I'm back. And yeah, I just can't wait to see what God does. I'm really excited for the Die to Self diaries to start looking like the Die to Self diaries as it was intended. You know, not just me gallivanting and just walking around doing work stuff, but actually showing you the day-to-day struggles, and, you know, consistently dying to my flesh. So it's been really exciting to be back. This has been quite a talky vlog. I don't really talk loads in my vlogs. I think there's usually more visuals than talking. But anywho, I'm super excited to be back. Excuse my hair, I just washed it. This is the best way to lock the moisture in. It's not a style, it's just is what it is. Though I'm kind of feeling it. Am I? It's kind of cute. Anyway, I love you guys. I will be back when I'm back. And this has been the Die to Self Diaries. See you. Bye.